videos where it's like when you open like the birthday card and you're trying to pretend like the money ain't in there and like hundreds of dollars be falling out, but it just like, you know what I'm talking about or no? Okay. Hopefully you do, and y'all laughing right now like, oh yeah, I know what you're talking about, Betsy. If you're not, just pretend. Actually, don't pretend. I don't need no pity laughs. It's almost my birthday. It is 11:59. You guys, I'm about to be 23. This is my last time being 22. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, you guys. It's 12 o'clock, June 12th. It's my birthday. I'm officially 23 years old. I am exhausted. I was low-key falling asleep, but I set an alarm for 11:58, so I didn't miss my B-day, and 23. You guys, I made it to Starbucks, and let me just tell you my order. Also, look what they put in the cup. It's so cute. It says happy birthday, Desi. And I got a venti ice brown sugar oat shaken espresso. Line the cup with caramel, blonde espresso, and I got one less shot of the brown sugar syrup, and I added a shot of the honey blend syrup. And I wanted to do this before, but I couldn't find the honey blend syrup. And then I added caramel crunch because I love the caramel ribbon crunch, like frappuccino, and I just wanted to add that in here. And normally I get a little grande, but it's a special occasion, so your girl got a venti. I did. This is bust. I will say it tastes different. It tastes better last time. I could taste like the brown sugar in it last time. I can't really taste the brown sugar this time. I don't think I would get the honey edition in the future. I don't. And I think the flavor comes through a lot more in the grande. I'm so excited, but I wanted to like chit chat with you guys today because it's been a crazy year, to say the least. It's been an insanely crazy year, and I feel like June 2025, I was honestly like going through it, but I also wasn't. And what I mean by that is my personal life, my private life was very low at the time, but I was still like being super productive. I was working a job, I was getting everything situated for grad school. Like I was reaching my goals, but I just was not happy. And I feel like it was honestly because I just got a relationship in January 2025, and it was just it was a long healing process, to say the least, and I was still healing from it around my birthday and through the summer and everything. And it's a big reason why I was off of socials for however long I was off of socials, immediately after the breakup and then through the summer. And I finally got it back in August once I moved to New York. And June was just a rough month. It was my first birthday off of socials, not doing anything for my birthday, and it felt different. And I was just really sad. It felt like another day for me, and I didn't like that because I was having this conversation yesterday actually, that for so long it was like, okay, well, I was waiting, I'm like counting down the days for my birthday. It was like, it'd be 3 months out and I'm already like, what am I gonna do for my birthday? I need to plan my birthday, like all this stuff. It needs to be this grand event. And I think as I'm getting older, at least this past year and this year as well, it's just been like, oh wow, I look up and my birthday is in a few days, or it's in a week, or it's the next day, and I'm like, where has the time gone? I didn't really have anything planned for the day, but I didn't just want to, you know, sit at home because I didn't have like this huge grand day planned. I still wanted to, you know, put on a cute outfit, go outside, like breathe some fresh air, go on a walk, spend the day with myself. I want to say since I was like 17 or so, I've always spent my actual birthday by myself, and it's one thing that I've grown to love a lot because I used to, and I'll plan the day before I can spend with people, the day after I can spend with people, but I feel like my birthday, I love that it's reserved just for me, and it's my day. I can do whatever I want on that day, and I don't have to answer to anyone. I don't have to talk to anyone if I don't want to. I can just spend the day as I please. And I think there's something really special about that. Just having agency and autonomy over your entire day is something really special that I feel like, especially as adults, like in everyday life, you don't really get the chance to do. But for my birthday, I make sure to do that. Anyway, June, not that great. The summer was not that great for me, and I would say it was a long healing process. And I want to say I didn't really even start healing from that relationship until August when I got to New York, and even then it was still something that was lingering that I wasn't quite past. I would say once I got to New York, I was just like, wow, like there's a whole nother world that I haven't even like unlocked, or there's so many people that I haven't even met. And the friends that I made at Columbia and all the networking I was able to do and the opportunities that just came my way and the doors that opened for me, it made me realize that like I just have so much to be grateful for. So since August, it was like, yeah, I'm sad about this one aspect of my life, but it is not my entire life. And it took me a very long time to realize that. And I would say since being in New York, and I am going to make a whole separate video about my New York City experience, my Columbia experience, but once I was there, I had a lot of realizations when I got there. Personal, professional, emotional, all of the sorts. And I'd say November, December-ish, it was very much like I was down in the dumps, the seasonal depression as everyone calls it. And to be frank, it was my first time ever experiencing it. And it was like, it was terrible. Like New York is very sad when it's cold. Like it's very sad during the winter. I also lived by myself when I was in New York, so it's not even like I could like lean on roommates or like friends that were nearby, because I lived in Fidei. All my friends lived uptown in Harlem. So most people weren't leaving when it was freezing cold outside, or if it was snowing or icy outside. It was kind of like you needed a reason to go outside, and most people didn't have a reason other than class and home. So I was in my head overthinking so bad, and I just wasn't that happy November, December, January. And then February came around, and February is when I have my anniversary. This past February, I celebrated 7 years self-harm free, and it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. I spent the entire day with myself. That's another day out of the year that I spent with myself. So 2 days out of the year where I just do what I want on those 2 days. I woke up, I went to the spa, I went to the sauna, got in the pool. I tried cold plunging for the first time. I would do it again. However, it's freezing. Like, of course, cold plunge, yes, it's cold, you would think, but it is like insanely cold, especially because I did sauna, cold plunge. It's not for the weak. So people that do that on a regular basis, I'm just like, oh wow, like you're strong. Like you're really strong. That was quite nice. February was quite nice. It was like so many good things to look forward to. Honestly, by the time March came around, I was just ready to graduate. I was over the program, I was over journalism, and I was just like, get me out of New York. I had been saying get me out of New York honestly since January. So by April, I was really like, okay. I was like, okay, the time needs to go a bit quicker. And by the time April comes, at this point, I've already taken grad photos. I took those in March, and I'm mostly just preparing to move back to Virginia. I'm applying to jobs like crazy. I've been applying to jobs since February, and it was so stressful. Can I say so stressful? It was so stressful, and it was a lot of self-doubt that was going on during that time, because it's very discouraging, you know? Like, I went to UVA undergrad, I went to Columbia for grad school, and I think prior to doing these things, you're like, oh, like, I need to do X, Y, and Z in order to be successful, in order to have these certain opportunities, in order to be this certain type of person. And coming from someone that has had those opportunities and gone to great schools, fortunately, it's like, I did it and I wasn't happy. I did it and I felt like I wasn't fully... Oh. Aw.
Look, you still in the camera?
Yeah.
Aw, thank you. Happy birthday, girl. We thought you was doing the interview, that's why we didn't come. Alright, well, go ahead and finish doing what you're doing.
Just enjoy your day, just relax and feel good out here. Are you gonna open it now or you gonna wait?
I'm gonna wait.
Oh, okay.
All right. See you later.
Okay, thank you. Oh.
Put your tiara on.
I don't have it.
Yes, you do.
You
In
still
the
have
house,
it?
in the bag, yep.
That's so sweet. Aww. I'm over the moon. I'll tie it on my bag. They got me this cute little balloon. See it? That's so cute. I'm gonna tie it on my bag. Also, my aunt got me this. I don't even know what I was talking about. Like, they just caught me so off guard, but I'm gonna tie it on my bag. My aunt got me this bag. And mind you, I went in my mom's room. And she was like, "Oh, there's that bag you asked for." I'm like, "What bag did I ask for?" She was like, "Oh, like your aunt, when you were down there, like you told her you liked that bag. She said she's gonna give it to you." I do not remember this conversation, but this bag's overly tea, so whatever past me was thinking, yay. So it's extremely discouraging, like the job market, because I've done all the things and I just felt like I wasn't really reaping the benefits. To be frank, I was under the impression that you go to these big universities. Bye. Aw, that's so sweet. I'm not over that. Aw. Okay, sorry, let me compose myself. I was under the impression that like you go to all these top schools, these top universities, and everything's gonna work out for you. You know, everything is gonna work out for you. And the thing is, I went to New York. I'm like 100K in debt, and I don't like journalism. Like, I don't like journalism. And it's like, for a long time, I was like very, I guess, like upset about it, because prior to doing the program, and I told like maybe 2 people this, prior to doing the program, I remember during the summer when I was in Charlottesville, I was sitting in my room and I was like, I don't think that I want to do this. It just doesn't feel right. I don't think I'm 100% committed to this path, to take that path. And I still did it because I was like, you know, like, this is just my overthinking. But looking back, I honestly wish that I could trust my gut. And I think instead of that year being in New York, I should have taken that year to figure out what it is that I want to do. And although I'm grateful for my New York experience, I think now I'm almost like, I feel like that had to happen in order for me to even have the mindset that I have now regarding just like deciding what you want to do and exploring your options and experiencing different things. Anyway, May comes around and this is grad month. I graduated May 19th, and honestly the entire day I was just like, let's get this over with. I was just not having it. Thankfully everyone in my family was able to come, which was very special, because my brother wasn't able to come to my undergrad graduation. I was a little sad about that, but he came from California. I flew in from California to come to my grad school graduation, and that was really exciting. Just to see everyone and be like with my entire family, which is why I said this also, but I almost felt like I needed this summer in Richmond, because I felt like I was missing out on so much while I was in New York. And granted, I was there for good reason, I was there for school, but I've just always been so like focused on academia, and I think that's a great thing. But doing that, being away, I miss out on just things that's happening with my family. My brother's in LA, my immediate family is in Richmond. I have a niece that is 3 going on 30, literally 3 going on 30, and my friends are elsewhere. All my friends are basically in the DMV. My best friend is in Connecticut. She's a travel nurse, so everyone is just so spread out, and it's just like I feel like I just miss out on so much because I'm not in like a centralized location where I can just get to everyone that I love. That's why New York was just, it just was not for me. It wasn't for me, and I'm glad I had that experience. I'm so grateful that I had that experience, because I said this also. I was trying to get to New York for 2 years. My junior year and my senior year, I was talking about New York basically nonstop. I'm like, after I graduate, I don't know how, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I just know that I'm gonna be in New York. And I did it. And I'm so glad that I did it and was able to reach that goal. But what if I did do it? And what if for 2 more years after I graduated, or 5 more years, or 10 more years after I graduated, I was like, oh, if only I could get to New York, if only I could get to New York. And for that 10-year period, I was like, as long as I get here, like, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna be so happy. And then I get there 10 years later, and I'm like, whoa, I don't like this. So I'm glad that sooner rather than later, I realized what I didn't like. And figuring out what you don't like is just as important as figuring out what you like. And at first, I was overthinking about, oh, I didn't like this, I wasted my time, or this wasn't meant for me, I wasted my time. But it's like, no, you didn't waste your time, because you figured out that that was not the path for you. And thank God that you figured that out now rather than later. So graduation comes around, still don't have a job, still applying, interviews, all the sorts. I did receive my first job offer in Harrisonburg. It was an MMJ role. I did decline it. I turned it down just because even when I was applying to it, I knew that I didn't want to do journalism. I knew I didn't want to do reporting. And, you know, I like journalism, but there's certain parts of it. I don't like the reporting part. I like the interviewing part, and I like the talking to people part, and I like the community that's built around it. I even kind of like the editing part, and I just like the people part. The reporting itself, as far as like doing everything yourself all at once, I didn't even like it in school. So I knew that taking that position and doing it every single day, I knew I was gonna hate it. I knew I was gonna hate it. So I didn't even, I'm like, and my dad told me, he was like, yeah, like, I know you want a job, but just weigh all of your options. And, you know, you've done so much, you've accomplished so much. Don't just take the first thing if you don't think that's meant for you. And I took that to heart, and because of that, I declined the offer. And they were nothing against the station. They were absolutely amazing, so nice, so sweet, so welcoming. And it was just a pleasant experience. I would say for that to be my first offer, it was a great experience. And if I was to work there, I feel like I would learn so much, and they would work with me and guide me into becoming a better journalist. But similar to what I said in my last video, is the door that's meant for me is going to open. And that door opened, but it just didn't feel like it was meant for me. It didn't feel like it was meant for me. And they wanted me, but I don't think I was quite the right fit for them. And I'm happy I was able to recognize that, because me not taking that position, that opens the door for someone else that really wants an MMJ role, or really wants a reporting role, maybe in a smaller market, to get that experience. For me, it's like I turned it down, but like that opens the door for someone to thrive in that position and thrive in that role. And I think there's something really special about that. I got a verbal offer from a place in the DMV, which I'm very excited about. And they are sending me the official offer letter today, which I'm also excited about. Then I still have something else in the works, also in the DMV. That's where I would love to be. Just because I love the city, but I also want to be close to my support system, i.e. my friends and family. And
can I subscribe to you?
oh yeah, oh my god, yeah. It's locked though. Do you have the password for it? Oh my god, yeah. Wait, this is so sweet. Here we go. What's your name?
Sheldon.
What is it?
Sheldon.
Sheldon? Do you want to say hi? Okay, he said hi. Wait, you can say hi. Yeah, that's me. Oh my god. I keep losing my train of thought, you guys, like literally. I had a lot of realizations. I've had so many realizations, and I'm saying all this to say, I'm recapping the entire year up to this point, because it's just been a lot of trial and error. And I realized in my 23 years of living that that is what life is literally about. You're trying different things, and you're just trying your best. You're trying your best to make it, to figure it out, to be the best person, to be successful. And like everyone has different trajectories and different goals like for themselves, but whatever your priority is and whatever your plan is, I think everyone is just working toward that. And it's like everyone just has different ways of living their life, and maybe one person is super honed in on academia, maybe someone, their main priority is anything family, anything career, anything personal development. It's like you don't know what everyone's priority is, so because of whatever someone's main priority is, the decisions that they make in their life are gonna reflect that. So it's like you're never gonna understand someone's life. And I think for so long, the reason I was just so unhappy with like maybe decisions that other people made is because I couldn't understand them. I was just like, why are you making that decision? Like, I don't think that's the best decision, when in reality, they're making that decision for their life. And I make all of my decisions for my life, so you can never fault anyone for living their life according to how they want to live it. Leave it with this, now being in June, now being 23, I just feel very grateful, and I'm very happy and content with how my life has turned out, if I'm being very honest. I'm so happy and over the moon with how it's turned out, because it's just, it's like a bittersweet feeling. It's like there's maybe things in my life that I wanted that I don't have, but you know, I know that there's a bigger picture, and as long as I'm working towards something and bettering myself, that's all I can really do. There's beauty in the process, and looking toward the future is nice, and having goals is nice, but also appreciate everything in between the start and the finish. That's one thing that I've learned recently, and I am kind of applying to every aspect of my life. So cheers to 23. I'm so excited. I'm so happy that my parents surprised me. That's so sweet. And I still have to open this letter that they got me. I'll probably do that in the car. But I wanted to just chit chat to you guys for a little. Happy birthday to me. You guys, I made it to Panera. This is not my favorite Panera. I'll say that now. Because I came to Panera I was in a Panera in Clinton, Maryland, when I went to see my line sister last week. I was in that Panera. That Panera was 10 out of 10. This Panera, it's kind of sad. Like, it's dark. It's like really tiny. It's not a lot of not outdoor light, but like natural light. It's not a lot of natural light in here, and even the lights that they do have in here, they're just like very dim. And mind you, it's like 90 something degrees, and it's 12 o'clock, and it's just like really dark. So it's not my favorite. I would not be in here to like study, because the Panera before that I was in, it had like huge windows, and it was just like a dream to study in there. And then around here, back at home in Richmond, I prefer the Starbucks by me, because they have huge windows. It's just nice in there. And I thought I was gonna be studying in here for the LSAT a little bit. I will not be back. Anyway, I got a cinnamon roll because I love their cinnamon rolls. They're so good. So my drink is like so watered down. I'm still like gonna drink it. Probably not gonna finish it. It's still yummy, but this was not as good as it was when I got the grande. And I really think it's the size that I got, because in my opinion, Starbucks is always better. Like the flavor comes through 10 times better the smaller size that you get, if that makes sense. I feel like once you start reaching venti, Trenta like territory, I feel like the flavor gets lost, in my opinion. So grande is like perfect for me, but I was trying to do it big for the B-Day, and I didn't even end up finishing it. So also guys, I think I'm becoming an iced coffee girly. Oh my god, I'm like getting older. Okay, let me open this card, because I think it's so cute. Look at it. I think there's money in this. Okay. you know them videos where it's like, okay, I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. The videos where it's like when you open like the birthday card and you're trying to pretend like the money ain't in there, and like hundreds of dollars be falling out, but it just like, you know what I'm talking about, or no? Okay. Hopefully you do, and y'all laughing right now like, oh yeah, I know what you're talking about, Betsy. If you're not, just pretend. Actually, don't pretend. I don't need no pity laughs. For you, daughter with love. Being a parent is mostly hoping. You hope. Let me start over. I'll read her. For you, daughter with love. Being a parent is mostly hoping. You hope your little girl will be happy. You hope she'll be strong. You hope she'll be able to do whatever she dreams. There's money in it. But no. We're gonna pretend like that money's not in there. We're gonna put that under. Okay. Oh, there's a little paragraph. I'm so excited. Okay. Des, happy birthday. We are so... Sorry, my mom's cursive be like, cause she does cursive, like cursive. She be doing cursive for real. You know what I mean? So just give me a second. I can read, trust. Des, happy birthday. We are so proud of the young woman you have become. Finding your own way, marching at your own beat, and figuring out who you are has been what we love about you the most. Aww. Continue to continue to put God first. I don't know what this one says. What? Oh, never. Mind you, her M looks like an N. I mean, no, her N looks like an M. Okay. Continue to put God first, never compromising yourself to be what others expect. That's a bar right there. Let me read that again. Continue to put God first, never compromising yourself to be what others expect. Doing things your way sets you apart. We love you and enjoy your day. I don't know who wrote this heart. Look at this heart. That's such a silly heart. Okay, let me finish reading the card. I think I was supposed to read the card then the letter, but we move. Then she grows up and you realize that she's become even more than you ever hoped. Happy birthday to a wonderful daughter, an amazing woman. Love, Mom and Dad. That's so stinking cute. I really love this card also. I save all the cards they give me every year for my birthday and anytime I graduate. I'm saying anytime I graduate because your girl has graduated 3 times. Well, technically 4 if you count high school. High school, associates, bachelor's, and master's. I have 4. Well, high school is a diploma, but I have 3 degrees. Soon to be 4 because I'm going to law school. I am. How exciting. This is such a cute card though. Like, this one is definitely going in the vault with the rest of them. This is so cute. They never do a heart though. Normally, you see how it says like, love Mom and Dad here? Normally this is just at the bottom of this when they do their cards, but the heart is kind of funny. Like, funny cute, you know? Oh. Let me not forget my bread. My bread as in my mignon. My mignon as in the cheddar. The cheddar as in the paper. And the paper as in the pave. And yesterday I went to take my, renew my license because it expired today. I have to walk around basically with this binder full of paper. Because if I just have my license by itself, then it's like technically expired. But the expired license plus the paper basically says that the new license is on the way. I retook my picture and I was so nervous at the thing. Like, I was just like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I was like, I think because the lady was like talking very fast, because the lady was like, she was trying to get me in and out. Mind you, wasn't even busy, but I think it's just like the vibe of DMV. Because the lady was like talking like very, very fast, I was like trying to like keep up with her and like match her pace type vibe, and I was just like, I felt discombobulated because the thing is, I don't know, I was about to lie. I pride myself on honesty. I was gonna say that I like to feed off of other people's energy, which is true. I guess like their, not their energy, there's like another word. Let me describe it. Like, I wouldn't say I feed off of people's energy, because that would mean if someone's like calm, then like I match their calm, which is true, but it doesn't work on the flip side. Like, if someone's like overly like excited about something, I'll be honest, I'm not the type to be overly excited because they're excited. Like, I only be excited if I'm excited. Does that make sense? I don't know. You know how, like, I keep looking over here, because you know how, like, you see someone, and, like, they look familiar, but you don't know if that's them or not. That is happening as we speak. Like, right now, I'm like, that looked like But then I'm like, nah, I don't look like them though. But then I'm like, nah, I think that's them. But then I'm like, nah, that's not them. Because it's like, it looks like them, but it's like something off. So that's what I've been trying to figure out for the past like 20 minutes. I'm really excited to go to Nothing But Cake. And then I'm going to dilly-dally after that. I really want to go to the West End. I haven't been out there in a minute, and that look OD cute. Walk around the mall. That'll be. Oh yes, I'm going to the West End, which means I am gonna go get my Pizookie. However, like I'm not gonna eat the ice cream. So is it crazy to like get my Pizookie and the ice cream, but give the ice cream to somebody? You know what I mean? I don't know, cause I don't want people to be like, oh, what she do this ice cream? I didn't do nothing, I just don't want it. I've been in the mall for like the past hour. I be doing this where I start off real strong and then I just stop vlogging, but I didn't do nothing. I really walked around, went in some stores. Like, I didn't find anything. I'm looking for some gauchos and some tabbies, and they didn't have either one of those, so I'm sick. I'm actually sick. Well, I will say Urban had some gauchos, but mind you, I asked the girl at H&M, I was like, do you guys have gauchos? I thought it had an N in it, but it doesn't. And she was like, I started describing them. She was like, no, we don't got them. Then like, you know how you say something wrong and someone repeats it in the correct way? That's what she did. But it wasn't like mean type. But she did do that. So now I know it's gauchos and ain't no N in that word at all. But it was cool. It's just like insanely hot. I will say going like in and out of the stores is quite nice though, because it's like I'm hot, then I'm cold, I'm hot, then I'm cold. But when I'm outside, it's just like heat 24/7. Then I ended up running into someone I used to work with like years ago. I don't even know how long ago it was. I used to work at the summer camp in Richmond, and she used to work there. But then she was like, oh, she's still there. So she still works there, so that's quite nice. And she said that she's in like a different position, so it's so nice to hear and see. It's so cool when people like recognize me out in public. And she was like, oh, like you're living it up. I was like, am I living it up? I don't know, like I guess when people from my hometown see all the things that I'm doing, they're like, oh my god, like you're doing the thing. And it's just like very eye-opening, because like when you put things into different perspectives, it's like it just makes you think differently, you know? I had this conversation with someone once before where it's like, when I was in grad school, it's like me going to Columbia was not that big of a deal because I was surrounded by my cohort like 90% of the time. So it's like, because we all go to Columbia, it didn't make me special. But now that I am separated from them, i.e. like back in Virginia, it's like people hear that, they're like, oh my god, like amazing, like you're doing it, you know what I mean? And I think it's just interesting how like things have different meaning based on context, based on environment, and I think that's really cool. So just now when I had the conversation, it was like, oh my god, like you're doing the thing type of vibe. But when I was over in New York, I was like, yeah, like I'm doing the thing, but it was like, it was on a lower of key. But I think now that I'm back in my hometown, it's like, oh yeah, like Desi, the one that went to, you know, the one that graduated, and then she went to New York and went to Columbia for a year, and now she's back here for a little bit, and she's studying for the LSAT, she's preparing for law school, like all these things. It's like when I say it, I'm like, oh yeah, I am doing the thing. So when she said that, I was like, am I? But I guess I need to just like own it type vibe, and not in a cocky way, but just in a being proud of my accomplishments type of way. That's one thing I need to continue to work on, because I'm just so capable and I've achieved so much in such a short amount of time, and I need to be proud of that, and I need to own it, and I need to like hold that like very close to my heart, instead of being like, am I doing the thing? Like, oh, like am I doing X, Y, and Z? It's just like, yeah, like I am. Like it's been very great. It's been a nice experience, you know? That was just a nice little convo that I had. So cute. I love running into people. And she also told me happy birthday, because I was talking to my mom's coworker, and she was like, enjoy your day. And then my former coworker saw me, and she was like, Desi? And she was like, do you remember me? I was like, yes, girl, I remember you. I got my Pizookie. I just ordered it inside. Is this my ice cream? Why did I think there's gonna be a lot more ice cream than this? Here's the ice cream. I'ma still eat it though. Okay. Wait, I don't need a fork. I need a spoon. Mind you, I looked. This Pizookie is over 1,000 calories, y'all. My car's shaking. Oh my god, this is French vanilla. I could tell. Oh my god, it's so good. I just said I wasn't gonna eat the Pizookie, but I am. They spell my name D-E-Z-Z-Y. That's cute. Oh my god. Oh my god. I made it to Starbucks. I have my nothing but cake. I was able to get the peach cobbler one, which I'm really excited about. I placed it online, but it honestly didn't really make a difference. I will say this looks bust. And I had to use my BJ's utensils because they didn't give me any. I didn't know this till I got to the car. And I had to make a pit stop to Starbucks because, you guys, it's blazing outside. And your girl doesn't have air conditioning in her car. It's a whole nother story. It looked, oh, it smells amazing. But it looked better, what's it called? It looked better online, I will say. It looks exactly like the picture, but let's just try it. I just love that they come cold. And I love how dense their cake is. All I smell is cinnamon and peach, so. Oh, is there peach? I think there's peach in the cake part too. I just spilled it. There's peach in the actual cake. That's good. Let's try the peach with the cake. Transcending the game, genuinely. I haven't had an actual meal. I've only had sweet treats all day. I had my coffee from Starbucks this morning. I had a Pizookie and ice cream, and now I'm eating nothing but cake. I picked up my stuff from Chick-fil-A, but I ended up just giving it to my sister, so I got her a milkshake, because I don't really like Chick-fil-A's desserts. Hot Take, maybe? I'm not a fan of their desserts, like any of them. Not the cookies, not the brownies, not the frosted drinks, none of it. So I went there just to get it, but I just gave it to my sister. So she got a little cookies and cream milkshake, and then I got cinnamon roll, which I showed you guys, and I was gonna give it to my niece. I got there, she was like, I'm gonna throw up, I don't want that. I said, okay. Like, I guess. You guys, my job offer just came through, and I'm literally about to tweak. I'm looking at the details. Like, I don't even know what the details are about to be. I'm like frightened. I think I'm gonna take this job. Your girl's moving to DC. I have to take the group chat. Look, you guys. Okay, so I just have a water. Okay, I'm like way too. I'm way too hyped right now. I went to Starbucks because, like I said, it's like insanely hot out, and I needed to charge everything. And I got a water before I dipped out. Look what he put up here. Look how sweet this is. He placed it on the counter, and before he even grabbed it, I was like, oh, he like wrote a little message. And then I read it, I was like, oh my god, thank you. Like, you're so sweet. And that just made my whole day. Let's just go home. I'm not gonna go home, but I'm gonna go on my side of town because I've been out here way too long. It's hot, I don't got AC, and it's about to be a bunch of traffic. No, it's 5. Oh my god, there's gonna be so much traffic. It's okay. Wanna know why? Because Drake dropped 3 albums. It happened a month ago and I'm still not over it. Eek! I came back to more cards from my sissy and my aunt. I mean, my niece. I'm the aunt. Hey aunt, guess how much I love you? Aw, this is so cute. 10 times my body weight. Hope you have a super happy birthday. This is from my sister. This one's also cute. I love that it's purple. Like, purple is just like my comfort color. It's just like my safe color. So I'm loving that it's a lot of purple going on, you know. That's also why I got these candles. I went to Dollar Tree. And picked up these candles because I'm going to put one in my cinnamon roll. It's also been tradition. Like, the past, like, 2 or 3 years, I get a cinnamon roll from somewhere. And I blow out my candles by myself in my room just some point throughout the day. Anyway, my card from my sister says, My sister, sunny smile, loving heart, got your back from the start. Acts a fool, but tells it straight. It's her day. Celebrate. Okay, period poem. Oh, and she wrote a little, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me read it. This is so sweet. Oh, she wrote so much. I'm so excited to read this. Oh, I'm going to save this forever and ever. Okay, let me just read it. Okay. Happy 23rd birthday to my beautiful sister. I hope you know just how proud I am of you. Watching you grow into the incredible woman you are today has been such a blessing. I'm getting teary-eyed. At only 23, you've graduated college, became a Delta, graduated with your master's, and now preparing for law school and a new job to start your career. Your intelligence, determination, and ambition never cease to amaze me. You're truly one of a kind. You continue to pave your own way, break generational curses, and create a future filled with endless possibilities. I love watching you travel, experience new cultures, and see the world while fearlessly chasing your dreams. What you may not realize is how much you inspire and motivate me. I'm getting teary-eyed. You're my role model in so many ways, and seeing everything you accomplish reminds me to keep pushing forward and striving for more. Sis, you are that girl, and don't ever forget it. I love you more than words can express, and I can't wait to see all the amazing things this next year brings. Keep shining, keep growing, and keep being unapologetically you. I love you always, your sister. And then it says, happy birthday to my one-of-a-kind sister. This is really sweet. Oh, I have to tell her thank you. I'm just very sensitive, very emotional, very in tune with my feelings. And that's okay. I used to think it was awful. I used to try to like run away from it. But it honestly is a blessing. I love how sensitive I am. And I feel like sometimes that word has a negative connotation. But for me, that's my favorite trait about myself. Oh, that's such a cute card. Oh, I'm going to keep these forever and ever. All three of them. All three of them. My brother texted me earlier today also while I was driving. So that was nice. Oh, I had to go give her a hug. Well, I have to give both of them a hug. Can you believe it? It's storming outside. I got the alert earlier when I was at the mall, right? And it was like, oh, thunderstorm warning. I was like, oh, like, yeah. Because sometimes I be getting that and don't nothing be happening. Something happening. It's lightning and some more. Mind you, I order my food, right? I order my food, and then like 5 minutes go by. 5 minutes go by, and I'm like, wait, what's that sound? I look at my sister. I was like, is it raining? She like, yeah, it is. I come outside, it's pouring. So now your girl has on some snow boots. I have on a grout fit. Oh, no, I don't, because this is like tan. Some snow boots, some gray sweats, and this is a Kanye hoodie, actually. It's like on the sleeve somewhere. I got this in like high school. Mind you, I've never listened to Kanye. Like, I've never been a Kanye fan. But I was, high school was an interesting time for me, to say the least. And by interesting time, I mean, I would, wait, it should do one more. By interesting time, I mean that I was like, I was just trying to like be something I wasn't. Let's just call it what it is. That's really what I was doing. And you already know what we're about to listen to. What do we always, I don't like that. What do we always listen to? Let's see. Can you guess it? I'm not gonna say it, but I was about to say something. I'm not finna say it, but let me just show y'all. Eek! I have not had a seafood boy in so long. Well, I had a seafood boy when I was in New York. I'm not gonna lie, it was the worst seafood boil spot I have ever been to. Like, not even funny. I got potatoes, crab legs, sausage, shrimp, and I got the boom sauce. Let me turn that off. Why I'm acting like I thought they were gonna hand me a fork. And I don't even got, wait a minute. They didn't even give me like, mind you, no napkins, no, what's it called? Gloves. Like, dang. Like, dang, but I don't feel like going. It's not raining no more, but I don't feel like going back in there. Their boom sauce is like, I think it's butter sauce. I think it's butter, garlic, lemon pepper, and Cajun, like all mixed together. Hashtag needed that. I'm gonna go home, bust this down, figure out what I'm gonna watch on YouTube. Actually, I've been watching what's it called, Wizards of Waverly Place, like OD, like for the past like few weeks. Honestly, since I've been home, I've been watching it. Oh, so I'm gonna watch that today, and then I told my niece that I'm gonna finish coloring with her when I get back. So after I eat and everything, I'm gonna color with her. She got mad at me the other day, I think yesterday. She got mad at me yesterday because the little character, whoever it was, she didn't tell me what the girl looked like, so I'm coloring her hair blue. I get done with the hair, she's like, it's supposed to be red. Why didn't you tell me that when I was in the middle of coloring it? Like, she has not let me forget about it, because tell me why today she said it maybe 4 different occasions, 4 separate times, talking about, why'd you color it blue? It's supposed to be red. I said, okay, girl, I already told you. You told me too late, which is why it was blue. That's why it was blue. She was like, you shouldn't have colored it blue. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. I genuinely don't know what to tell you. Let me go ahead and listen to this.
Hey,
Banger of a song. Call me back where you been. Wait, I'm in reverse. Let me log. I need it back.
Same color.
I'm about to eat on my floor.
Need a backwards one for those days when I want to.
And Wizards of Waverly Place is already playing on my laptop. I don't know. Last time I had a seafood boil, I ate on my floor. And I just remember it being bust. So we're running it back. Let me show you guys what it looks like, actually. It's like, I don't want to put my whole cam in the thing, but you could see a little bit. Some potatoes. My food was bust. Sorry I didn't record me eating it at all. You know, I had the gloves on, and I really reached a flow state, you know what I mean? It really was potato, shrimp, crab, sausage, sauce in between each step. You feel me? The moment I've been waiting for. I had a 4-count cinnamon roll that was gifted to me because I mentioned how much I love cinnamon rolls for my birthday last year, and I put a candle in it and I blew it out, and I went and got candles today so I could do the same thing. I think I just want to make it like a little tradition because I'm not the biggest like cupcake person or cake person or pie. It just kind of depends. But cinnamon rolls, I just love. My purple candle and my cinnamon roll. I got a little plate for it because I didn't want to put it on top of this. So I was like, let me get a little plate. Probably put it like right in the middle. Oh, it's so cute. I don't know what I'm gonna, well, I know what I'm gonna wish for. I was gonna say, I don't know what I'm gonna wish for. I 100% know what I'm gonna wish for. Okay. Yay! Happy birthday to me, 23. Aw. I don't want to eat this right now because I'm kind of stuffed after my seafood boil, but I'm gonna save this for tomorrow. My birthday's not over yet, but I think I'm gonna wind down now, get in bed, drink my tea, and just relax for the rest of the night and eventually fall asleep. I have work tomorrow, but it's tomorrow evening, so I don't have to wake up early. My mom asked if I want to go thrifting tomorrow morning, so I may take her up on that offer. But I would want to go like pretty early, like 9 or 10. I think that would be nice for us to spend some time together, especially because it's basically solidified that I'm gonna be a DMV resident. Oh, this is so surreal. I love that everything just ends up working out for me, even when I'm stressed about it and I think I don't know what's going on or what I'm doing. It's like it always works out in my favor, and I'm forever blessed. Forever blessed and so grateful. Oh my gosh. Here's to 23. Here's to another year of blessings upon blessings, and I'm just ready. I'm so ready for 23. I'm so ready for this next year. I know that I am going to thrive as I always do, and of course it's inevitable that obstacles will come my way and challenges will come my way, but at the end of the day I'm gonna get through all of it because I always do, and I'm so strong, I'm so capable. Today has been the best day ever, so I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
It's not I just need to survive.